guys, my name is Natalia, and last week I asked you what you want to see next and you all voted another home decor. So today I'm going to show you something very special, which is this book lamp here. You can either hang this lamp up or you can place it wherever you read a book, like on your nightstand. And I just want to say that this book that I've used for this DIY isn't a brand new one. I never use brand new things for the repurpose or upcycle kind of DIYs. It'd just be a total waste. So instead of it just getting burned up, I'm using it to light up my room. Now I would love to know what you want me to create next, so be sure to vote here in the card above. And let's begin. Here's what you need to create this lamp. Now the size of this paper really determines the size of this lamp. If you choose to use paper that's the same size as the book lengthwise, the lamp will become smaller. So whatever kind of book you choose to use, make sure that the paper you're using to make the lamp is 4 centimeters longer than the length of the book. Now on the long side of the paper, make markings at every 4 centimeters. And also do this on the opposite side. Now find the middle in the end of the paper and then make a mark. And repeat this on the opposite side. Then draw a line from the first bottom marking to the middle one you just created. Draw a second line from the second bottom marking up to this corner of the paper. Then draw a line from the third bottom marking to the first one at the top. Then continue making lines from the bottom markings to the top ones until you reach the end. Then draw a line from the second last marking at the top to the bottom corner here. Then draw a line from the last marking onto the middle marking at the end of the paper. Now we have to repeat the same process, just the other way. So make a line from the first top marking to the middle marking here. Then make a line from the second top marking onto the corner here. And then make lines between the top and bottom markings until you reach the end. Then make a line between the second bottom marking and the corner here. And then make a line between the last bottom marking and the middle marking here. And this is what it should look like. But we're not done yet. We need to create some straight lines across the paper. And the lines need to go through these crisscrosses you've created. So place your ruler right on the crisscrosses and then make a line. And then do this throughout the paper. Now we need to fold every single line, so start out by placing your ruler on the diagonal lines and then bend the paper over it. And then continue doing this until you reach the end of the paper. Then refold everything to make sure that all of the folds are obvious. Now fold all of the other diagonal lines until you reach the end of the paper. And again, make sure to refold everything. You also need to fold all of the straight lines, so do this until you reach the end of the paper. When all of the straight lines are folded, you need to bend the paper the other way. So bend all of the straight folds the other way until you reach the end of the paper. Turn the paper around so you can't see the pencil markings. Take all of these bottom triangles and then fold them into itself and then make them collapse. And you also need to do this on the opposite side. Now you need to take these diamond-shaped figures and let them collapse into themselves. This really does demand your attention because it can be a bit tricky, so just be patient, count to 10, and it will work just fine. When you're done with all of the folding, it should look like this. Fold it completely together to make it more manageable. Surprise! You need to make another one to make the lampshade longer and fuller. When you've made the other one, you need to put some glue here on the ends of these triangles. And then place it right at the end here so it matches up with all of the foldings. And then gently press down to make the two parts stick together. Then leave it to dry and then move on to the book. Now we need to separate the pages of the book from the cover itself. So use your box cutter to do exactly that. Now when that's done, place your ruler right at the middle of the cover, then find the middle and then make a mark. Then place the light socket right on top of the marking and then sketch around it. Cut this circle out with your box cutter and then use the light socket to see whether this fits. When it does, gather and attach all of the different pieces for your light so you have a functioning light. Now we need to attach the lampshade onto the book cover to keep it closed like this, and then put some glue all over the end of the lampshade, and then close up the cover of the book and press down to make it stick properly. Now place the light into the book, attach the light bulb, close the lampshade, and then sketch around it on the opposite side so you have an outline to work from. If you ever want to change the light bulb, you need to have some sort of access to it without ruining the whole thing. So you need to cut some small pieces of Velcro tape that fits on the end of the lampshade. So put some glue on the end of the lampshade and then attach the Velcro tape. Then attach the opposite pieces of the Velcro around the outline and then close it up to see if everything fits. To avoid the light bulb moving around inside your lamp, you need to put some hot glue all around the edges of it. And also, to avoid the book just completely opening up, you need to put some glue inside the edges of it. And then keep the book cover in this V shape. Close up the book and then light it up. I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and don't forget to hit the bell button below so don't miss out of any future videos. And if you need some more inspiration, check out these videos here, and I'll see you soon with more ideas. Bye!